Oh, good afternoon. I still haven't done any challenges. I don't know why. It's really a mistake in retrospect, but here we are. I believe I said I was gonna do, or at least try to do Forgotten and optimally Delirium as well as Azazel. So that's the plan. Hopefully we can succeed. No time to go to the treasure room, not yet at least. I can go for it after I already get my boss kill. Because it's probably not going to make a very big difference, realistically. Okay, bomb secured. So we do, in fact, have the ability to actually, get the shovel. So that's good. Kind of suffering from the low range of Azazel in a fight like this with the splashback, but it's just a slight time sink. And there we go. We've done it. We don't have to rush around this flow. There's a couple tinder rocks lying around. Obviously, not necessarily going to be grabbing them. Is there a bomb back here, really? I didn't even notice. Alright, well then we can get at least that one. Obviously lost contact, very solid for Azazel. Not going to bother with that quite yet. Want to kind of just clear the flow for now. Yeah, I mean, we can't go Hush, so we're going to try to go Mega Satan, and therefore, probably, maybe, perhaps. Hello, Mom's foot. Thanks. Please? It's okay, that worked, Just seeing if there's anything good. I mean, there's a possibility, of course, of some sacrificing action happening. Please. Thank you. Just want my free money, that's all. I mean, I guess I can also go to the coast room. It's only half a soul heart. It does work. Peek. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, oh, that hurts. Oof. I have to take it. I have to take Brimstone. You don't understand. So we're doing sacrifice rooms, is the long and short of it here. Like I said, though, we do have some freebie. I forgot that these are literally free, so I don't think we have quite enough health to really, do any trolling per se on the sacrifice room. But we're certainly getting in a good position, and we've got a ton more flows to go. With all this health, I'm feeling pretty good. It's a bit, I've committed now to Devil Deals, which I'm not really going to want to use, obviously. So that's kind of, not the best, but it is what it is. Also just a random soul heart, sick. Just you, okay. As long as we just keep moving and not in a very small circle, we should be pretty much fine at any given moment. And if worse comes to worse, I can use the active to just get a chill room without being attacked in it. If I could get to the next room, I could continue through the floor. But if I could get some more health, there's a realistic chance that I could do... Okay, calm down. That I could do the sacrifice room in this flow. I don't expect it by any means, but it would be nice. Okay, you just kind of sped me up, I guess. Just kind of wondering where I went, because I saw the room shake. I mean, you can stay in the game, Mom's foot. See? You just helped a lot. Good job. Yes! A range up! And a lucky penny. Which is more important to me personally. Don't want to buy either of those, because they are not really beneficial to run. I should go to the shop. I got monies. And also, I apparently got some free consumables for it. I mean, I will definitely go for this. Thank you. Swallowed penny. I mean, I don't really need the speed up, so... Oh. I heard that. Oh, did that hit him? It did. I don't think I want Bone Penny, considering my bomb infinite situation and all that. Thanks. That isn't it? I mean, could be... Okay. I'd really like to move, thanks. Right here, perhaps? There we go. Figured, yeah, you could have some health for me. Still not enough to really commit. I don't know. How about this? How about... Okay, well, I just kinda wasted health now, so I don't really want to do that anymore. Now I'm just disappointed in myself, so we're gonna move on. Still try to get some health. That's really all we can do. I'm gonna turn it off here because I don't particularly... Okay, well, I guess it started just by getting a charge. Wow, how did that hit me? That is baffling, personally, but whatever. Drop it. Definitely go for a bit more damage to really get us to world domination, but even right now, just this brimstone is pretty damn good. I mean, you do have higher than average base damage as Azazel, so not too surprising, I suppose. Secret room there. Could be on the left of this room, I suppose. Yep, great. Simple enough. Go on. Do something. Thank you, finally. Don't stop! Oh my gosh. Let's not sit in one place too long. It's like the one rule of this run. What is this? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. In fact, that could make a sacrifice room viable. No, thanks. I think it killed the goobers. Also, another luck up is very nice at any given moment. No. Just you, I think. Yeah, great. Ooh, okay. Surprised I got hit by that, but at least I got hit by the enemy and not the foot. So, look on the bright side, I suppose. Thank you for giving me everything I could ever want. Mom's key is, and I will always say this, like one of the best items. It's just peak. It makes chests so good. Pop it. Awesome. Anyways. Here's Coast. This is, you know, something that I'm kind of feeling this is a good time to use my active. Because there's a lot of pits. I can't really see where the feet are coming on the fly for that room. What you got? Oh my god, thanks. Alright, Frail. Don't particularly mind the feet's presence here. Haha, you got stopped from doing your thingy. And that's that. I didn't get the deal, thankfully, because I accidentally walked out immediately. But, so that, yeah, that gives me a health up. Yeah, nothing really else for me to do this floor. There's honestly a possibility of me taking Void Rage if I didn't get Brimstone already. Oh, I have to do that. Fate's Reward is not particularly noteworthy, but just the whole chests with that is already really good. Okay. No, actually, I should just, you know, count what I got here instead of being stupid and continuing to kind of just open as we go. What is this? Ace of clubs, not actually impotent like at all. There's some good stuff there. Okay, come on. I'm guessing the effect is not still happening, but still, kind of being cautious. And there's a bunch of bombs if we feel like we need that. Hey, I got a lucky penny. That was worth it. Changed my mind. Massive damage now, so that's good. It's nearly, practically going to be a guaranteed Devil Deal this full. There we go. Thank you. Thank you again. Well, I mean, yeah, I will take that, I think. That's more directly beneficial than when you get it, you get money. And while, yes, I do get hit more often on ON like this. Also, definitely Sack Room viable at this point, so if we see one, we're doing it. But yeah, straight up getting more money across the board, I think, is going to be more likely to be useful for me. Yeah, nearly full health now, so needless to say, we are, in fact, Sacrifice Room viable. The chest, I mean, it's a little tempting, but I feel like I'm probably going to stick with what I got. Money's impotent. Money makes the world go round, you know. Thank you. Speaking of the money devil, yeah, the money devil. It's just like Chainsaw Man, or whatever. Can I go find my, like, stuff? Didn't mean to make a straight shot for the boss, I swear. Okay, well, found the shop. I'll buy a key in this case. Hey! Very good. That's even further incentive to keep my, oh, no yellow beam. Keep my counterfeit penny, though. Because now I'm just going to be spawning money. Okay, I mean, okay. Stop, please. Just let me go where I want to go. I mean, granted, I'm going to kill things so fast that it's hard to get much money out of the Brimstone Beam, but I mean, we got Fate's Reward on the side to possibly generate some money, and maybe we'll just get lucky, or maybe it won't matter at all and it won't make a difference in the run. Who freaking knows? Thank you. Celtic Cross is honestly not half bad. No sacrifice from heal. Kind of a tricky room to survive in. But we managed, and we got a luck up for it. And we get to go, I guess we can go to the coast room, I don't know. Seems probably, you know, worth it across the board, not gonna hurt too much at the very least. Alright, let's finally press on to the boss. You know, might not be making boss rush, but if so, so be it, whatever, it's not that big a deal. I would certainly like to make boss rush, because I think I can easily steamroll it, but if not, then whatever. I would certainly not be losing sleep over it, let's just put it that way. I'm gonna pop this pill right now. Stupid damage, really? Stupid that I took it, stupid that it happened, you know, it's just stupid. Okay, unfortunately we got useless, because Lump of Coal would have been really good, actually. Alright, well, let's move on. 4 minutes on the next 2 floors, on average, of course, is doable. Or we can get an XL floor, and it's a lot easier. I can't say I'm all that inclined in re-rolling my entire run, especially because I'm like 50% certain that that would also get rid of my active item. Because I'm pretty sure it just kind of does that. Like, because or something. I don't know what the purpose is, but I'm pretty sure it does it. So, not the most interested for varying reasons. A lot of trinkets. You'd swear I picked up Smelter earlier. You know, I saw Smelter, but I didn't want to react. I just wanted to let it fly by me, and you know, if it doesn't know that I want it, it won't be sad that I couldn't take it. And same goes for me. More luck, honestly, Don't really want Libra in my situation. It doesn't really work well with Brimstone. in 99% of situations. Pre-repentance. In repentance, it's not like the soy milk effect is isolated to soy milk. It's just something you usually get with soy milk, but it's totally possible to get that same type of effect without actually having soy milk. So, thank you. I'll buy that. I'll buy that, I suppose. 2 of clubs. I mean, I might as well just do it right now. I got fat stacks in terms of bombs. Just haven't had to really use them, so. I'll go this way, I think. Considering every other way is pretty much guaranteed to be nothing. And there is a possibility that some of these rooms could lead to something that will above us, but I mean, I guess I can check them out right now. There's some unfortunate damage, but kind of was bound to happen with a tiny room like that. More money. Always nice. Okay, nothing really. Just had to check for dead ends, you know. There's a sacrifice room, I need to know about it. There is not here at least. Alright. Oh yeah, and we have to do boss rush actually, I forgot about that. One of the funny things that feels more like a repentance feature than a Afterbirth Plus feature. Which is because it was developed by Killzone. You can't make me take anti-grav, I just don't like it. It's not fun to use. I don't think there's a situation in which I enjoy using anti-grav. No thanks. I enjoy getting lots of chests and stuff, personally. And I mean, Lucky Toe is not inherently the culprit, per se. But it is certainly helping. Yeah, I mean, more chests the merrier. There's a pretty good argument to be made for going back to the shop. And again, I could try to go hush this one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Hey, a free bomb bag. At least this all loops together, so I don't have to do as much backtrack. Alright, there we go. Little bombs. It's a bit tempting to blow up all those blue fires. Not 100% sure I'll be doing that, but it's certainly a possibility because you know, they're unnerfed. Okay. More money. I mean, sure, I'll do this. Nice, you took me to the one I wanted. Great, thank you. I think I will just use this in this room. Like, for ease of survival. Zackhead's good enough, at the very least. This is definitely a bomb for everything you need. I suppose stopwatch is a good idea. Plus it's a speed up, so there's that. Soul Heart for sure. And I mean, I might as well take Steam Sale if I have to take something. Because, I mean, I don't particularly care about anything else that was there. And there we go, nearly full health now. And I'm not gonna bother with anything else, I don't think, because it's not... a half soul heart difference is not going to matter going into womb. Because, I mean, at this point, we haven't gotten a sacrifice room yet. I mean, we're kind of relying on the womb if we want to... Oh, I did not realize you were a double vis. Some unfortunate damage. Justice... Mr. Call. Hey, a lucky penny. Okay, I guess I won't be taking that. You know, now I've got the incentive. I owed a soul heart drop. You can't trick me. Alright, let's finally kill the bosses. I mean, we'd be making boss rush, thankfully, regardless of our time situation. Or I guess more so, regardless of our mom's key situation, really. I don't need the health now. I kind of do, but you know, I forgo or something. Does Hopefoot matter here? I'm guessing not. I do this once a file. I mean, I'm not the most familiar with it, needless to say. Oh, we got a Tenorock. Sick. Definitely Lusty Blood. Definitely Lusty Blood in this case. And yeah, we're just a bunch of free damage. Stop. Bad. And now everything's slowed forever as well, don't forget about that. Yeah, this is definitely a pretty good run now. Let's get those dips out of there. What remains? Oh, it's just Chad. Okay. You stay in my sights, buddy. I don't want you getting out of my hands and then taking forever to kill. Aha, you were about to do something, but I killed you. L. Alright, there. Bomb? Oh my god. Thanks, bomb bag. Okay, nice. That was slick. Let's go to Chubb first, I think. And we can deal with the Maw, because he's just not really much of a threat. Due to varying factors. Ouch. Yeah, this is definitely... I probably should have done that active item situation, you know, at the start of the room. That was, you know, Cage and... mostly Cage being the threat there, but... having to dodge Goaty doesn't help. It's really the combo deal that made it an issue for me. Combo. It's a family deal. We've got to be almost done. I don't want to have to deal with multiple jumpy boys and also stompy feet. It's just a bit too much work. Yeah, I think I'll take punching back. Alright, well, we are no longer dealing with the feet. That is not a thing. Because I remember that when you get the other shovel piece, you're free. More luck? No. Irrelevant, but I'm drowsy is kinda nice to be in the rotation, I suppose. Once again, gotta full clear the flow. But at least we won't be taking probably much of any damage now that we don't have that astringent factor. That really throws me off all the time. But yeah, so hopefully we do get that sacrifice room and we can be in a better place. I'm not gonna bother with that unless I feel like I need health or something, because it's just kind of a time sink. Go get him, Fates Award. Thanks. More consumables that I won't need. Wow, you really gave me 2 walking hosts. Well, thankfully they activated at the exact same time and completely nullified any reason for me to complain. Awesome. Could be a secret room down here. Let's check off this side first. It is not there. This has come to my attention all of a sudden. More consumables. At least we will have plenty of money. Nah. Might as well blow this one up at the very least. I feel like I should just play the other one. I'll save Ansus for the next flow. I just play this guy. Like, maybe he'll give me a health up. I'd be okay with that. Better yet, mapping. Restock is also okay. 2 diamonds. And blow that up. Not really feeling like keeping 2 of diamonds, but handy for the brief moment I had it. Ah, thank goodness. Some flight. Another chest with a trinket in it that I won't take. Crazy. Okay, and let's just clear the rest of the flow first. Okay. More money. Not really much for me to comment on there. Let's see. Let's just prod the brain for some talking points, because this is one of those runs where you just kind of decimate everything without much threat. So it's rather hard to make much of any commentary, because it's just kind of, you know, the run itself is already basically a one run. It was I felt confident in it being a one run off the start, but based off that brimstone. But yeah, definitely swagging, so to speak. Should look for the secret room though. I don't know. I just finished reading about history, U.S. history. At the moment, we're focusing on the. Oh my lord. We're focusing on the kind of towards the end of World War II, and at the moment, more so focusing on how predominantly race relations and such are affected at home, both due to the war and just in general at this time, although the war does in fact inflict some degree of something on pretty much everything, so it's not particularly shocking. None of it's really good enough. Sorry. Yeah, it is kind of interesting. I mean, of course, if you're, you know, even mildly aware of nice Scott Sacrum of U.S. history around this time, you will know about the Japanese internment camps, because that's pretty well talked about lately. Japanese did do some funny things, but doesn't really necessarily reflect on every single Japanese person, except Hawaiians, apparently. The Hawaiians were safe and sound from the wrath of the U.S. government for being Japanese. I mean, predominantly, it's, of course, for economic reasons. What else? You know, no one does anything unless it's for something to do with money. It's just society right there. But yeah, it is kind of interesting how that is the case. But yeah, I mean, they were bad, but at least they weren't literally concentration camps. Yeah, I mean, they were literally, by definition, a concentration camp. They concentrated people in a camp, but, you know, they weren't the Nazis. They weren't, it was not a Nazi death camp. I'm sure the conditions weren't great, and although it wasn't really talked about, I do imagine some people died there. Probably a good amount, but it was not literally, oh, yes, we're going to kill Japanese people. You know, I laugh because it's so bad. But yeah, besides that, because that's fairly well known about, really, there was also a lot that went on during this era for the black people, apparently. I mean, I'm not particularly surprised because, yeah, they were a pretty large portion of America as a whole, but, you know, I hadn't really heard about it up until now, is really the easiest way of putting it. I mean, just in general, there was, unsurprisingly, discrimination going on, predominantly in the, you know, war industries, because yes, when there's war, there is new industries that crop up because of it, you know. Unsurprisingly, yes, people need to manufacture tanks and jeeps and all that nonsense, and it's not nonsense at all, but they need to manufacture it regardless. And so, yeah, apparently, damn it, black people were excluded from a lot of those, which kind of surprised me. Like, that feels like it would be something that everyone just kind of has to do. Like, doesn't matter if you're black or white or of anything. Which, for the record, you know, immigrants who, a lot of them had a bad rep at this point in time, they kind of just became accepted, more or less. I mean, tolerated, I guess, is more apt. Although obviously in time they have in fact become pretty much, you know, like just your average European immigrants are pretty widely accepted as completely integrated into society, like Italian Americans and Russians and yada yada. As long as they don't literally, I mean, maybe if they're from Russia directly, like a modern Russian immigrant, just due to the political ecosystem of the moment, I could imagine some skeptical eyes, but I don't imagine it'd be nearly as bad. Shockingly. Yeah, it is interesting, and there was also mention of the concept of the double V, I believe, where, you know, they want, because they were in the army and such and things, but they were originally discriminated even there. Like, for example, in the Navy, they literally couldn't even serve in the, you know, what you think of as the Navy. They were most of the, like, waiters and cooks and stuff, you know, basically menial second class type jobs. They weren't actually in combat, and kind of a similar thing for the army itself, although they did have direct parts in the army more so than just, oh yes, you make our food. Because that's a lot more just overtly, you're not good enough to do anything that requires skill, basically. Because I mean, that's what it was. It was being excluded from skilled positions of labor, you know, whatever they may be. And they still were, if, for that matter, and even after this. Like, for example, the black people who served in the army, the veterans, that's what I was looking for. Black veterans who returned home, they were, oh nice, they were also discriminated against despite being veterans, you know, despite literally serving in the army. And, you know, in the last few months as well, the segregation just kind of stopped. Like, it just, I don't know what exactly pushed for it off the top of my head. Ooh. You're not Birdseye. I mean, I'm sure I do know exactly what pushed for it. It was groups of people, is the long and short of it. It was many groups working together to fight for equality. Wow, fighting the good fight. But yeah, you know, it's interesting to see that, you know, the benefits they were promised, like, oh, you know, higher education and what else was there in the GI bills? They had like something. They had something. I don't know how I'm managing to forget because I literally just read it, but, you know, whatever, I suppose. I took notes. I'm a good student. Don't worry. Oh my god. Mom's shovel. Don't really see a need for blank card right now, sadly. Unless... oh, neat. I guess... no, I really can't. Kinda have to use it in here. Let's use the Joker, I mean, why not? Might as well take a guppy piece. Oops, I didn't realize that would give me money, but it makes sense in retrospect. The fool. The coupon. Thanks. And I mean, I might as well take that too. What's this? Yera? Alright. Cool. The Empress actually would be a better, good point. Because it would actually give me a buff. I don't think the alternative would. Yeah, I can keep Yera for
the last funny flow. That gave a lot more damage than I anticipated. But I'm not complaining. We do have... It feels like Parasitoid isn't actually doing anything with Brimstone, which is unfortunate, but do have Hive Mind, so hypothetically would have had that power. But I suppose, yeah, we do have Fates of Woad that can still do it. So it's a little bit of damage here and there. We do have solid luck, so we are getting plenty of Fates of Woad shots. Alright. Kinda gonna be a bit slow of a Hush fight, but not terribly. It's just, it's a bit lacking in super crazy synergies. It's just kind of a good run, as I've said. Aha, break the tears. And break the back. Oh, now we're in easy mode. I do like that they gave Parasitoid that increased range, just on their shots in particular. Like, they didn't need to. There's no particular reason it should, but it makes the shots more likely to hit something. And that is, in fact, handy. Lets you actually get the flies, spiders and such. Gotta heal Hush Fly. Gotta get back in there. It's too far. Well, at least we'll be making Megacine. It's too bad there's no Aoki in this game. It's too bad I don't have Aoki, you know? It's really quite unfortunate. You know, anytime now, you can make this fight get over. Thank you for coming up. And yes, thank you for doing that, and therefore making it easier to kill you. Alright, finally can move on. Nothing of note here, we just wanted the extra items more than anything. Nothing? Wow. One challenger. That is the only thing you get this for. Yeah. Killed it before it could run away. Thank you for just making that easy, but I don't really need you. I prefer the luck still. Probably will forever. Alright. Not half bad. Down, no crawl spaces. Probably should have gone for the crawl space on Hush Flow, but whatever, it's not that big a deal. We already got the God Run, I mean, what's it gonna change just by having one whole extra item? I don't think there's any layouts that have 2 items in it yet. Oh, this is so familiar. Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah, I guess I did poison him. I did touch him with the virus. It is a pretty solid buff for the virus. Yay! Well, if any of these contain items, we're getting an item. Alright, well, at least we get some cards. All of them are going to be the same. But we get some cards. You know, there's that. Chariot. There's the other Justice. And there's the other Justice. So basically, absolutely nothing. Good. Let's continue on then. Hey, that's a hint towards the future. Technically. I mean, it's not really much of a hint. It's more of just a vague similarity, I suppose. It's not vague. It's just a call. It's a reference. It's not a hint. Because you don't get it until you get it. You gotta get the forgotten before you can get the reference, you know. I forgot that this is only a full charge. So yes, if you need a full charge, we need to go deeper, here it is. And we don't need to kill the lamb this flow, just as a reminder. Probably with Wild full clear, because if we do get a delirium fight, then we're going to want as much power as we can get, just to make that go smoothly across the board. But you don't need to commit to killing the lamb itself. That is fantastic. Yeah, we are just doing like 2 times damage, maybe 1.5 times, something like that. A lot. We're doing a lot more. Because we do actually have the luck. Look, it paid off. Yeah, I told you it would pay off. I don't know if I actually did, but I certainly thought it would pay off. I certainly thought at some point I'd probably get something that fully justifies it, which I already think the chests kind of justify it. You know, you're in the negative, so you're getting all these extra payouts of items and such. And man, I wouldn't have even had tough love if it wasn't for the high luck, probably. So, all the more reason I am the best Isaac player, and everyone should praise me as their god. Because that's what I am, a god. This is probably forgotten. Oh well, I mean, technically. There we go. Whoop! You unlock the Forgotten. And Bone Hearts, which is, you know, half of why I wanted to unlock him. It's good. It is a very nice thing to have. So, especially be nice if we can get some as Bethany when we do get to Repentance. Obviously not there yet, but once we get there, it'll be handy. Probably don't have many more rooms to clear, thankfully. Loki's horns can't hurt. And it's going to activate a lot, if not every time. Kind of feels like every time, to be honest, but who knows. I don't know the odds of Loki's horns off the top of my head. It is honestly pretty nice for something like the negative, where you, oh, rather the dark room, where, you know, you might have to re-angle your brimstone shot to hit things. Just a nice time saver, really, at the end of the day. So just take 2 chariot cards, you know. If I'm gonna use anything, it'll probably just be chariot cards, not the stars. Alright. I could have taken that soul out, but whatever. Let's kill this guy. Nice. And yeah, look, this is nice. This is handy. Don't have to aim. I don't have to aim. I can just shoot for those waves, and then they die. It's great. And our damage is really quite godly, thanks to tough love. I really hope we do get it this flow. It'd be really nice to be able to get Delirium done as well. Because that would just mean I don't have to play as Azazel on normal mode again. I didn't, of course, because I'm not that lucky when it comes to that. But, hey, we got the Bono, so that's that. We can now do that. I don't know if he has any good unlocks. Well, he has the Rose Papers at the very least, so there's that. Book of the Dead, people like it. I don't feel much towards it personally because it's kind of boring. It's not bad. I can acknowledge that it's a pretty good item, but it's not the most fun for me to use. But yeah, we did it at the very least. So yeah, I think at this point I'm just gonna kind of start alternating between greedier and hard mode runs. I literally have to do something on everyone. The only person who I don't have to play on greedier is the Lost, obviously. But the odds of rolling him again are pretty unlikely. So, yeah, probably just gonna cycle in random, and I don't care too much about the unlocks, I don't think. Right now, I mean, I might look into the greedy unlocks, at the very least, just to see what's what, but regardless, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, we can start just playing to go to play, you know? So it's awesome. See ya!